So what are you going to learn during this course? First, it might come as a surprise, but technicalities are rarely a problem when implementing a marketing automation system. It's the management that's the huge issue, because there are so many stakeholders, so many people, and you have to coordinate their actions very well. So this is the main reason why most companies fail when implementing a marketing automation system, and we want to make sure that you get this aspect very right. Then we will show you how to configure a marketing automation system. Of course, as an example, we'll use UserEngage, but we don't want to actually focus on a specific product. We want to make it very universal so that you can apply it even to a very small marketing automation system. Then we'll move on to showing you how to use marketing automation in your sales teams, in your marketing teams, and in your customer support team. So we'll make a separate sort of small courses for each team so that they know how to use the system on a daily basis. And at the end, we'll show you how to measure and report your progress. Because no matter how great the implementation has been, you need to show the numbers. The easiest way to put it is that marketing automation is a tool that gathers information about your customers or potential customers and helps you automate messaging in different channels. So this is a very simplified explanation, because each of those three components is actually made of like smaller aspects and different elements. So, for example, marketing automation system can gather data from your website. So it's a little bit like Google Analytics. It checks the page views of each user. It checks what kind of events he performed. So what could be an event? For example, adding something to a cart in an e-commerce website or playing a video. So all of those interactions with your website land in the marketing automation system. Then there's data from your mobile apps. Usually companies who deliver a marketing automation system have their SDKs for iOS and Android so that your apps can be enriched with marketing automation and gather data about the behavior of your users. Then there's the customer database, because each company already has some sort of a database about their customers. So we can upload this database to a marketing automation system using a simple Excel or CSV file. Then there's your communication history. As I said before, marketing automation can help you send messages, but in turn, those messages are stored inside the system, so you can have access to your past messages. And at the end, some marketing automation systems deliver integrations with social media. So, for example, and those integrations might be very simple, might be a lot more complex. So some systems simply have the ability to store the social media profile of each user, and others are fully integrated and allow you to, for example, to create advertisement campaigns in social media. And then there's this automation part. And it's also quite complicated, because you see, there might be different types of automations. I think the most simple one is an if this then that scheme. So you just say, if someone visits my page, then send him a message. A more advanced way to automate things are drag and drop editors, where you can just pull different widgets on your screen, connect them in a very logical way, and then create sort of flows, logical flows of messaging on your website. And this system is a bit more complex, but it gives you huge flexibility and allows you to create very complex systems in a quite easy way, actually. And then at the end, you might also find systems where you only have sort of chatbots, because marketing automation is changing very rapidly, and what is currently being automated by hand, so the marketer drags and drops these widgets, soon might be done by artificial intelligence. So those kind of systems also start to emerge. And then there are the marketing automation channels. So you can send messages via live chat, small live chat on your website, but also some systems integrate with Facebook Messenger or other messengers. Call center and SMS, this feature is not that popular, but it's very useful if you have a lot of customers who are mainly offline. Then there are emails. I think it's the most basic element of marketing automation system to send emails. Then you have forms and models. So I'm sure you know those, like subscribe to our newsletter, or forms that want to stop you from leaving the page. There are different kinds of tools that can help you increase conversion. Push notifications. This tool is pretty new and it's getting very popular recently. So I encourage you to find a system which does deliver this functionality. And at the end, dynamic page content. Dynamic page content is when you change the content of the website depending on who's viewing it. So let's say you watch a video on YouTube. When you come back to this service, then different videos will appear on your feed. So you could say that this is sort of a marketing automation, but those kind of systems are based on AI. But many marketing automation systems have those dynamic page content elements, but made in a more simple way, so that you can just create rules, if this then that, regarding the content of your page. So who is actually using marketing automation inside companies? First and foremost, well, it's a marketing automation, so marketers. Then it's sales team. Marketing automation helps them improve their processes or even automate them. Then is the customer support team. They receive a lot of data about customers, it's very valuable to them. And managers, because they have better control over what's going on inside the company.